is Bam! And you say, God damn.
Hey,
what
you know what
you,
it is,
what
yo.
you, what you, why? Hey, there's a couple people in the feed and what's going on? Oh shit, that's Stacey Patterson.
Yeah, we
what's
on
going
tonight,
on?
Stacy. Thank you for joining us. We are Savage AF. That is the name of your show.
Is that the
Fuck your
name of the
feelings.
show?
Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. That's what we do here.
Man,
I'm Black Pedro.
and I am insane. No, I'm Shang.
Call
This
it
is
like you see
comedian
it.
Shang. I don't know what the hell's wrong. Listen, this is Savage AF. We bring it to you weekly, nightly, but at certain times. So now let me explain it to you in a language that's easily understandable. On Mondays, Pedro, and Fridays, Monday and Friday, we're on 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Now Pacific time. I mean, you won't be all technical. Ain't nobody asked you if it was Pacific time, nigga.
Right
That's
now.
an old black man. Why ain't nobody asked you, nigga? And they have to say it that way at the end. And also, we're on Tuesday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we don't.
And that's live on YouTube and Facebook at the same damn time.
Yeah.
If you ever miss those live appearances on a weekly basis, then or nightly, I should say, Monday through Friday.
Nightly, yeah.
YouTube.com/c/SavageAF World, all one word.
It's
scrolling at the bottom.
For the people that don't know, now you know. For the new people, and there it is. And also make sure that when you go to the YouTube channel, make sure you do this for us because I can tell you good people.
You know what it
Boom!
is.
Also,
that's there for you.
There you go. Also, make sure you check us out on the podcast version of the show because in case you don't want to see over here the bronze lover man see,
I'm dressed like an ice cream sundae today.
Yeah. Wow, he got the blue and pink on. He ain't playing. He ain't playing. He's like, it's not a game.
Girl around me.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Wow, he actually said that out loud. I'm not going to even touch that. I'm going to leave that alone. But what I am going to tell you is make sure you check us out on the podcast version of the show, which is on iTunes and Stitcher and Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. And SoundCloud.
All right, man. So, and for all our audio files, we are there for your ears. Also, if you're just a social media junkie, got to have more. Need to see it.
Got to have it.
At Black Pedro on Instagram.
Black nigga Pedro. Black.
Also comedian Shang.
At comedian Shang.
Which today, dog, I realized like I was typing your shit in to tag you on a post, and my auto correct on my keyboard suggested comedians hang. Like, hey, this is the comedians hang.
Oh, I thought it was some racist shit.
Like, no. Like it just parsed your name differently.
Oh, okay.
It made it plural comedians hang.
Comedians hang.
And that's what we do. Hey, that's what our show is.
We hang out sometimes.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, speaking of hanging out, we're going to be hanging out in San Francisco. That's right. That's me at Pedro going to be hanging out in San Francisco. Going to be in San Francisco doing a show at the Yay area at the Grotto. I'm sorry, I was about to say the Grove. The Grotto. At the Grotto. That's right. February 26th at 8 p.m. The information, we'll be putting the information up, so you'll be able to check us out for you. If you're in the San Francisco area, you can go to inbox for more information at Black Pedro on his IG, or you can hit me up at Comedian Shang on my IG, and I'll let you know what the fuck is going on. Oh shit, we got Douglas Pepe here, Carolina.
Whoa!
Oh,
Cheers to Nicole H too. Bam.
you're missing the verses. What verses is on tonight?
It's Anthony Hamilton versus Music Soul Child. They also they thought about trying to charge for verses through Triller or whatever, but
niggas was like
roundly rejected by the community.
Yeah, it's reckless. That's reckless thought
Niggas
process.
better
No, Music Soul Child got some
plastered all over the stage.
Who you got though? I mean, Music Soul Child do got some cool shit though.
I think Anthony Hamilton.
Boom, 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 boom.
Anthony Hamilton's a better singer.
Boom, boom. Nah, he's more. Well, he sounds depressing to me. Like, you know, Charlene is always sad. Like somebody stole his dog or some shit. At least,
hey, well, how would you sound if somebody? Oh, you don't like dogs. Never mind.
No. Wow.
Like, well, how would you sound if somebody? Oh,
Pedro, no, man. That's okay, man. See, that's cool, man.
I didn't say that. I meant it wouldn't have been an effective analogy.
Nah, it wouldn't have been. But you just had to bring the shit up, okay? Let me tell you something, Pedro. I bought you a gift. Glad I kept the motherfucking receipt. Shut up, nigga. Yeah. As I get older, I find myself doing that. Why don't you shut your ass up, motherfucker? Shut up, nigga.
Pam Knox got my back. She said, "I love Music Soul Child, but he can't even touch Anthony."
No, but he got better songs. He got better songs. Music Soul Child got better songs. All of Anthony Hamilton's songs sound like he's somebody drowned a relative in a river.
No,
all of his songs are sad and lonely and like.
But you can still sing very well while doing that,
Well, yeah,
that doesn't mean he doesn't sing well or better than Music Soul Child.
Yeah, no, I like Anthony Hamilton, but I'm betting he's a sad sack. The nigga just like, how you doing, Anthony? I'm all right.
He's got the ancestor spirits in his voice.
I know he's soulful. He's soulful.
It's coming
and
from
Music Soul Child got that cool shit that dum 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 dum. It got that neo soul.
That neo soul lasted for 6 years or so.
See, I did the little thing with the thing.
You just did multiple tracks on that.
I did do multiple tracks,
multiple layers.
Let me tell you something else about Savage AF. This is the good thing about us. Okay, we're on all the platforms, but we're on this other platform now. And I didn't want to advertise a lot, but Pedro and I have discussed it. We've come to a meeting of the minds, and usually we hide the way we say it, like, but I'm gonna say it clearly because fuck it, it's a monster that we are on Facebook. Make sure you go ahead and click the little subscribe on Facebook. Our Facebook page is
SavageA.F.
Yes, that's it.
Without the question mark.
Savage, Savage AF.
I'm Ron Burton. But yes, we are on the Meta World Facebook face.
Yes,
class.
We're on those for now until they start charging. Boom, 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 boom. Now that song's stuck in my head. Fuck.
Yep.
Girl, I know it's my seem strange. That's my shit though. That's my favorite song out of the two. That's my favorite. But verses, we'll see shit later.
Out of the two. You just admitted that Music.
No, I didn't know. Music
out of two singers.
No.
Out of two singers, you mean? Or
no, I mean out of the two
songs. Music.
Yeah. Music Social got two. This nigga got two songs. Yeah. No, stop it. What's up? All right.
I can't really name another Music
Soul
Child song. Wow. Oh wait, Buddy. I like.
Wait, but you just haters.
No, I have a couple of his songs in my mix. You know what I'm saying?
But you just said you only can hear. You only think it's.
I said Anthony Hamilton is a better singer. Holla if you hear me, choir. Amen. There we go.
Wow. So
that being said, let's bring the congregation
we'll get into
together.
The show, but who in your fucking feed who agreed with you?
Well, we already had an acknowledgement from Sister Pam.
Okay, Sister Pam. Sister Pam.
Fully acknowledge that. Any other believers in that?
Half crazy.
Oh yeah. Okay, Steve.
Buddy, what are you talking about? Man, better
To be
man.
honest, honestly, Anthony Hamilton and the Hamiltons and everything that they did on social media that went viral is better than music's whole career. Sorry, that's just the way
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
Well, we'll get into the show, but I think that apparently, I want to say to everybody in the feed, um, uh, Pedro fell and hit his head, and
The alcohol made me feel fine.
I feel better now. So I'm just letting you know if he
All right.
thinks that Music Soul Child, but we got a lot of people in
Well,
the feed.
you know,
Who's
the
Major
congregation.
Sammy?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm not sure where you're seeing that, but
We got new
let's
people
bring
in the
since we have the congregation together. Let's continue. All right, man. Let's bring today's sermon into its commencement.
Yeah.
Here at the Church of Savage AF, we ask that you turn to the book of Fuck Your Feelings.
Exactly. Well,
Facts matter.
won't he do
That
it?
being said, it is the year of our Lord 2022, February 15th.
Goddamn
Sinning
right.
day is over. Get back to your relationships.
What if we
For the
talk that
real
way
men.
the whole show? We do that.
First of
Pedro,
all, my throat would turn into sandpaper.
let's talk about the book of Psalms.
Let it be known that it is a Tuesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tuesday.
We are going to begin. I'm sorry, with the end. If you read your Bible backwards, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we are going to end today's show
Yeah, we are.
with a
Won't he do it?
shangri. We're going
Go
to
ahead
bring
now.
as every time. We're going to bring in a shangri today to bring in
Goddamn
the
right.
fierceness of the power of hip-hop.
Wow.
Fahrenheit 2022 is what we're talking about. People, if you've never read, you should know what we're talking about.
Woo!
Let me talk to you, but before we get into that, we are going to talk about the latest movie
You
coming
really are doing it the whole time. This nigga is not stopping.
Once I felt the spirit.
You started doing the lips too? Is that what you're doing?
Once I felt the spirit, it is hard for me to exercise it other than exercising within it.
I got you. I like
Today's Black Pedro
I feel like we should
brother
have in
Shane.
the background of you like ham, bam, potato, you name it.
Can I use a pack of blunts to fan myself? Is it
that don't really fit. Is that really a pack of blunts when you fuck around?
Yeah. I tell you that shit will.
Oh, that's right. Don't you smoke the weed thing?
I speak to the burning bush daily, and it speaks back.
Why don't you like edibles, Pedro? What's wrong with you?
Most of them come in the form of sugar, or as I call it, the devil's grain.
Oh, that makes complete sense. God, Jesus.
The Lord wants me to watch my figure. Black Pedro popping today. New movie coming out. It is Sister Act, starring VP Kamala Harris.
Yep.
Madam Vice President.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Annette? What's up? A lot of people.
Before we get into that, forgive me, Lord, for I do curse sometimes. We have a motherfucker say what? We have a motherfucker say what? Today for you. White patience has limits. Well, let's talk about it.
Let's get in.
Let's see what that means. Okay.
Let's see what it means, Lord. Cause Lord, let him use you. Let him use you.
Sorry.
We got
before
a lot
we
of
get
people
into
in
that,
the building.
Before we get into that, we are going to get into another topic. What we call an out of touchdown, as we know, Los Angeles, or as we know, the City of Angels.
Yeah.
Well, they was cracking down on the bacon-wrapped hot dog vendors during the Super Bowl. Let's talk about it.
Can't let these dirty devil worshippers get away with it.
ICE was on the street meat.
You know, God bless them. God bless them.
But before we get into that, we are going to commence today's sermon here at the church.
Wait a minute, you turned to English for a second. Like you was a little old black man. Now you turn, your accent kind of went into an English too. Now we should turn into, yeah, man, it's all right.
Brother, when the full spirit of the Lord is in you.
Oh, now it's back.
It takes on many forms, you understand?
Well, yeah, I could be English or I could be a nigga from Alabama.
You know, sometimes the old Negroes, they would speak sort of like old English. They'd be like, I, for years, have picked cotton.
Amen. In the
Sometimes.
chapel. Amen.
Well, I'm glad you brought up spirituals, brother, because you take us right to where we need to be. Any good, every
Ain't it good?
time.
Oh,
Thank you, Lord.
won't he
Hallelujah.
do it?
We are going to begin.
Anybody tuning in now, please, if you've never seen the show, this ain't really what we doing. Because
But
motherfuckers will
today the
tune in.
Lord is working through us.
Then, like, someone tune in and go, I thought I was going to watch something about the issues of the day. I didn't know there's going to be two old black men bitching about the Lord. The
Yes, the
devil's
devil's
sugar.
brain.
Man, you eat sugar. Don't act like you don't eat sugar, nigga.
Yes. Also brought to you by the Coalition for Niggas Smoking Weed in Public. Thank you, Sister Adverb. Coming to you
Is
from
that
the
what all of
third
them going to
row.
be, sister?
Coming to you from the back row where the collection plate never seems to reach. Payments due.
Yeah.
That being said, we are going to begin today's show. Speaking of spirituals, we are going to talk about the insular cases. As groups are asking, yo, Attorney General, the cop on high, Merrick Garland, to please end the using of centuries-old racist court rulings as the basis for any goddamn thing that's important anymore.
What?
All right, so let me get back to Black Pedro, y'all. But thank you. That
I was going to see how long
performance
you
was
could go.
inspired.
It was inspired and scared the shit out of me.
It's still working through me. I can bring it back. But,
he can bring it back anytime he wants.
It's because it's always there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but
okay. So just as a quick
update, so you know what the deal is.
Essentially the 14th Amendment made citizens of U.S. territories like Puerto Rico or something like that.
Puerto Rico. Wepa.
American citizens, right?
Right.
But court cases from over 100 years ago, early 20th century, set a precedent in which they here, and I'll just read it. I'm getting this from sorry, I'll give you the reference in one moment. But
you froze.
First of all right, I'm back. So the letter was signed by the American Civil ACLU, Hispanic Federation, NAACP Legal Defense Fund, and the Committee for Civil Rights under law. They and other groups. They sent a letter to Merrick Garland asking for, and I'll read from the article here. It's targeting a series of Supreme Court rulings from the earlier 20th century known as the insular cases. These rulings denied the full benefits of citizenship to residents of America's colonial territorial possessions on the grounds that they were supposedly populated by, get this, savage tribes and alien and uncivilized races who were absolutely unfit to receive the benefits of being an American citizen. So these people are, by the 14th Amendment, American citizens, people who live in U.S. territories, but have none of the benefits. They can't vote. They don't receive federal benefits in any way like that.
Right.
So what is the point becomes the point. But you have some action from these groups now that it's another fire, I think, being lit under Merrick Garland's ass to do
Merrick
something
Garland,
about a whole lot
here we
of
go with
shit.
this. All right, first off, let's talk about Ichabod Crane. All right. This motherfucker here, when he's not throwing flaming pumpkins at people,
pumpkins,
fucking idiot, is getting on my goddamn nerves. He could see somebody kick a baby down steps, and he says, "Well, we gotta go over why he kicked the baby and what the purpose of baby kicking is." You saw him kicking the baby. Fucking prosecute him. This situation pertaining to this, where they basically will not give savages federal aid in any way, shape, or form, should be abolished immediately. Merrick Garland, you bitch, your mama's a bitch, your cousin's a bitch, you came from bitch loins, and you probably go see, when you go to movie, you go to bitch cinemas. Can't stand this motherfucker, man.
You may have gone far bringing his mama into it this early.
I know that was a little over the
I
line.
mean, let the man respond to the letter first.
Like Merrick Garland got hands. If I saw this motherfucker, I'd smack him and just take his lunch money. You little Ichabod Crane. Fuck you.
I'm getting this story from the Huffington Post, the Huff Post, and apparently 3.5 million Americans are affected by this.
Exactly, and it's something that's
they don't get equal
obvious,
application
Pedro.
of the law. Yeah. So, and and then these court rulings from the early 1900s, are what's standing in the way, and the reason for these court rulings is based on this idea that these people are savages. And so, in this day and age, there's just like absolutely no standing for any of that. But I had never honestly heard of this term, the insular cases. So I thought it was interesting to learn about. Google it if you haven't.
I knew a little bit about it because I saw it on a documentary. It was a documentary about the alienated rights of supposed American people that are considered aliens, even though they were talking about American natives who were here first.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just offensive. And the reason now, anybody in the feed, now, if you think I'm going over the line, you ain't even seen a motherfucking thing yet. Merrick Garland, I understand that he has to keep a lot of his cards close to his, vest or chest, whatever they call it. But the bottom line is some of the stuff that he could, just blast right through, he's not doing. And this is one of the situations when it comes to something racial, when it comes to something that is pertaining to us, he does seem to slow walk it. And even now, other than when he did do a lawsuit pertaining to Texas, pertaining to some voting rights. Okay. But other than that, Pedro, he slow walks a lot of shit. And even other analysts I watched on MSNBC, CNN, some other people I've listened to and some stuff I've read, the motherfucker, you've got enough shit to start the process.
Yeah.
In this situation, he got all the information. They're not giving rights to people that deserve rights. And they know it's 2022.
Yeah.
Federal aid, it won't give federal aid to Native Americans. What?
Yeah, they. I wonder if they're based on the last administration even so worried about, and Biden has talked about the Justice Department will be separate from the Oval Office. If they're worried about politics too much in the DOJ. And instead of just doing the job, like, no, bro, yeah, okay, so they happen to be Republicans, but some fuck nuttery bullshit is going on. Look into it, get it going. And in this case, I think we as Black people would like to see an administration that is like seriously focused on, reversing these wrongs. You know what I mean?
Right.
Reparations, legal, throw these court rulings the fuck out the old ass.
Right. And he's just the same thing if you look back when Trump was impeached. They're so busy trying to slow walk and cross my T's and dot my I's pertaining to the Constitution. But the Constitution also, wasn't it in the Constitution or somewhere about those same people that said we were 3/4 of a human being? Why the fuck do I have to listen to this archaic bullshit? Merrick Garland needs to get up off his Ichabod Crane ass and his look at his pucker lip face and do something. All right? Or move, bitch. Get out the way.
Maybe deep down inside, he's just like, fuck you, I should be a judge. He's like, I should be on SCOTUS, man.
I should be a SCOTUS for the rest of my life. I don't.
And now they're overlooking me for a Black chick, man. Fuck you guys, man.
Yeah, just because she's Black, fuck her. But I'm telling you right now, look at how he's rolling.
And look, Miss Adverb said the same thing.
Look at the shit he's doing. Even pertaining to the new shit where they found out Trump was flushing shit down the toilet, not shit down the toilet, but flushing classified
along with
shit. But
Yeah.
he's doing that. He was doing that shit. They found paperwork that he shredded that he shouldn't have had. They had shit that he took to Mar-a-Lago that he shouldn't have took at all. They said, yeah, you're supposed to take this shit out the motherfucking White House, you goofball. And that's not enough for Merrick Garland to at least say, we need to do something, a little subpoena or something. The sister in New York is like, oh, I'm gonna get you, bitch.
Well, yeah, no, we
She is not fucking around. She's like, oh, you gonna, I'm gonna get you. You walk down the street, you gonna see me at every corner. Look around the corner, guess who I'm gonna be there? I'm gonna get you, nigga. Pow. You gonna see it. See, that's old man shit. I'm gonna get you, nigga. Ping, ping, pow. Gotcha. I think that's what's wrong. So when you read up on it, again, I didn't read up on it. I saw it in the documentary. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Is that real? But then again, you got to understand there are still laws on the books where they talk about hanging black people. That should have been out. They was like, what do you got to debate?
I don't know what to tell you, kids.
The old AG was a piece of shit. But the one that looked like the dinosaur from the Muppets. What's his?
You talking about Bill below the bar?
Bill below the bar. He was a bitch, and he did all kind of fuck boy shit. And then when he was about to feel like he was getting a little bit of trouble, the motherfucker resigned. Like, oh shit, I'm out. Man, I love Cancun.
He's like, this shit is about to get nuts.
Yeah. And he's gone.
He's like,
Goose. He's gone. And now we got Merrick Garland, who again, which is very funny. He's like, if I was a judge, I wouldn't have to deal with none of this bullshit right now. But you do.
The ropes are so cool.
Yeah. You're an AG. What does the AG stand for? Always gone. Bitch, get on my nerves. And I'm gonna tell everybody
that's what it stands for. Ain't gonna
go do that damn thing. If I see you in these streets, Merrick Garland, I'm telling everybody, if I see you in these streets, Merrick Garland, I'll tell you right now, hands, Merry Christmas. Smack
Christmas hands is what we call those. We call those Yuletide knuckles. Oh man! All right, so we're gonna move on. But these insular cases, there's been an official request, a letter by many organizations once again for the AG to
especially the ACLU is saying. I've worked for them before. They don't fuck around.
American Civil Liberties Union. So
yeah, when I say they own their shit, they own their shit.
Let's go, y'all. Speaking of on some shit. I called
good, Pedro. That was very good.
You see this? I call it an out of. Ain't going. Oh, I thought you meant my next one.
No, I meant the next one too. The segues. By the way, y'all, listen. You gotta give a motherfucker flowers while they're here. Everybody in the feed. I'm talking about this motherfucker is a samurai of segues. This nigga can segue anything. Speaking of dead hookers. What? How the fuck you make that leap? But it was perfect.
Our treaty with North Korea has
like how the fuck you make
produced many bodies.
This motherfucker. But no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But speaking of being on some shit, I call this an out of touchdown. Okay. As a Super Bowl weekend just passed here in Los Angeles, historic events occurred. Yada. Also a bunch of bullshit. One of which was ICE agents, was it immunization and customs enforcement? Sorry.
Yeah.
La migra as some of our friends might call it. But I
thought you were doing from Scarface. La venga!
La venga! No. But this is, like Border Patrol type shit. Not even Border Patrol, but like,
stab a communist for fun.
Citizenship enforcement.
But
they were down at the Super Bowl. It was pre-announced that they were going to be there.
Of course they were.
Well, to stop and put an end to as much human trafficking and identify it as much as they could. I can't hate on that. Okay, be there for that. But they also apparently, and I'm getting this from a source called LA Taco, which I'm not familiar with, but ICE did report on their Twitter the rounding up of illegal merchandise vendors.
Right.
If it's not an official NFL logo thing, like they don't want you out there selling that. Okay, I get that. I don't know how much ice needs to be involved in that, especially on Super Bowl weekend, especially with billions of dollars being made by the NFL and LA, and
Billions.
I'm not sure those are the
Some of the
best.
tickets for the Super Bowl, ready for this? Because a friend of mine, Katrina, Katrina, that was supposed to do the publicity for us, and
Oh
let me
yeah, yeah.
fucking, yeah. She says, because she worked the Super Bowl when she was the whole time. She said tickets were 60,000. There was tickets for $60,000,
Oh, easily, yeah.
and on the 50-yard line, even more. So, I mean,
Absolutely.
that's where the robbery was happening.
At
But
Super Bowl, though, to be honest, you'd probably really want to be in the skybox, especially in a place like LA. That's where the money is, ladies, if you're looking for it. um
for all you gold digging hoes, Skybox.
Abolish ICE detention centers, Douglas Pepe says, all day. So sorry, but when it got down to, when I saw the story that they got their enforcement, ICE's enforcement or presence there, got all the way down to busting street vendors. Okay. And for those who don't live out here, maybe never been, street food is a big part of LA culture, and it's not the only city that has
Huge,
that culture.
huge.
But specifically, taco trucks, became big. Just basically kitchens on wheels that make fantastic Mexican food, typically. But another thing that popped up, probably at this point, like 17, 18, maybe even 20 years ago, uh, here in LA, was outside the club, man. I I remember that kind of first time I came out of a club, and you're just like, what's that smell? And you're like drunk and
So
high
you used to
and
eat that shit?
hungry. Yeah,
Well,
man. And
if
they'd
you're
have these,
high, yeah. But
yeah, and they'd have these bacon wrapped hot dogs that somebody was literally like cooking
absolutely horrible.
on a big. No, they are fantastic, bro. Even as somebody who focuses on plant-based flexitarian, but like I had some on New Year's Eve because I was drunk enough and was like,
Oh
oh
no, I
man,
was there. I was there,
I was
Pedro.
like, let me get one, yeah.
Pedro, like,
Uh,
yay! I normally I would be eating kale, but fuck it. Wrap
but
that
listen,
bacon
these
around that pig and cook them up.
and fry that shit up. But listen, these people, the street vendors who sell this food, are in very large proportions, almost predominantly undocumented, and ICE is there, and they're busting the hot dog vendors who are literally just trying to make money off of it, to survive out here. Um, you know, sure, there's probably health code issues going down and things like that.
Yeah, salmonella.
But anybody who's willing to stand in line and buy food that's being cooked on top of a shopping cart, deserves it. And I, like whatever comes, like you've earned that too.
Wow.
Like, and I take that on the chin. Like, I would never go back to that cart and be like, you got me sick yesterday.
Yeah.
like,
I was on the toilet
just be
for
like,
5 hours.
yeah, like I think you need to clean your car. Like,
Hold
no,
up. If
nigga.
we gonna
I
tell
was
the
drunk.
story,
I was
hold up.
high.
Let's tell what it is. I didn't want to go back downstairs because the dude had shit on the door. Pedro was so high
Well, I
and
was
so
so hungry.
hungry
I was really
and
hungry.
hungry and drunk. He said, "I'll risk it." And I stayed upstairs, and this motherfucker who almost threw up twice because of the smell of ass shit wall. Okay, like what I'm saying. And this fucking truck that was on the corner looked like the worst
It
shit
wasn't a truck. It was a woman cooking on
or
top of
whatever.
a
I
cart.
mean, not the truck.
It was
I mean
beautiful.
the fucking
Yeah.
thing. It looked like the worst shit ever. I'm pretty sure that wasn't bacon, and 90% sure those aren't hot dogs.
You ain't got to fake bacon or hot dogs. Like they're already fake.
They're already fucking horrible.
It's already a horrible.
So don't
food,
act
man.
like but no, there wasn't a truck, like a truck. And by the way, there's another name. Hey, who that motherfucker behind me? Oh, that's my
What's a
son.
Negro alert?
That's my son. The thing about it is, this situation is, ICE, you ain't got nothing better to do. than to stop meat vendors and go after taco trucks? Huh?
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing else better to do.
And I have a well-constituted stomach. I've never gotten sick off any of that food. So, it doesn't, that's not even my point. Stay focused.
Pedro, even if you got sick,
Dunces.
you were so high, you didn't know if you did or not.
It wouldn't matter, man. It would. All I'm saying is it's a choice, right? Like,
Well, I can't front. Pedro got the constitution of a Tyrannosaurus Rex because
but
I drank one drink and I was sitting in the club like, I can't. I was like, someone help me.
And when he says a drink, this is straight bourbon. This is what Shang is talking about, a vodka pineapple.
Why you gotta make it sound so like bitch? Like,
I'm just sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I guess if we're gonna talk about it,
if we're gonna talk about it, you want to bring up me
stories,
you want to bring up the shit on the wall, man. Then we gonna bring it up.
Shang be the biggest nigga at the bar. Like, I need something with like a little coconut essence and like
and y'all got cranberry.
I don't want to taste the alcohol. I'm like, oh
no, no. And then this is the worst part. We're gonna get back to it since now he didn't went there.
Oh, God.
This is the worst part. There's these girls at the fucking bar, a couple fucking fine ass girls, and this nigga he gonna make me look worse. He gonna.
I'm in need of a wingman, nigga. I'm dealing with four.
He over here talking to
the
girls, and he said, "Oh yeah, that nigga right there. Don't worry about it, man. That nigga sipped on something. He a little sick. He got the constitution of a baby. So what y'all ladies want to do? Who want to fuck? I mean, I'm sitting over there. I can't breathe.
I'm in this mode, dog. I'm in this space. Like, hey, I'm trying to entertain four, looking for that wingman, and I see he's down on the bench. I'm trying not to alert.
No, I wasn't on the bench at first. Stop it. Stop it.
You know how you look. I know, but you know how you look you look past one. You're like, you get that shit. This nigga's down. Oh, ladies, I'll be right back.
No, because you know what? I don't know how. Like, it made me feel sick and dizzy. That's all. It made me feel sick and dizzy, so I sat down.
That's called drunk, nigga.
I didn't like it. And I didn't even drink the whole thing. I was just like, he's nasty. Wow, and everybody making fun of me. Thanks a lot, Pedro. Look at Christine.
Ain't no bacon wrapped hot dog made me feel like that. So
I think that ICE should have came and got Pedro.
But this is, I mean, so they when I say they, again, the source is LA Taco, a new outlet for me. Haven't heard of them, but Ruben Leon Sanchez said he lost $400 the night when they tossed his shit. And this is a quote from him. He says, "What hurts the most is not that they take it away, but that it all goes to the trash. Whether it's food that they are confiscating or clothes, it all ends up in the trash. And it's people's livelihood. It is. It's food. Even if you don't let them sell it, I mean, fuck, they still bought the food. Like, let them eat it. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? It's not crack.
No, because
Actually, they can be addictive. But it's not crack.
Okay.
It's not crack.
It's not crack, but it's crack-like.
It's something, man.
In fact,
late at night, 2:30 in the morning, nigga. When that smell hits you, woo.
No, I'm just telling you. In fact, the dude that shit on the wall had just ate 2 of those.
On the door, not even the wall. On the door we needed to go into. You ever walk up to a door with shit on it? Like, I have to go through that door.
Yeah,
that's my door. That's the door that I've been assigned.
I will give you
building.
That. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was horrendous. It was horrendous. But ICE going after these vendors, I just feel like it's bullshit. I think that it should be
a waste of resources, right?
A waste of resources. That's like cops that like do shit when they don't go after real criminals. Like, not
these aren't cartel members,
this is just somebody trying to sell a happy bacon wrapped hot dog.
And I'm telling you, man, listen, I know they are terrible for you. As a former heavy meat eater, I can't deny that they are fucking delicious, though.
You're
Bacon
like,
on the outside of anything is pretty much. I mean, listen, I've had bacon wrapped cantaloupe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've had bacon wrapped pussy, and I'm gonna tell you, wow, yeah, I was like, you are a good girl. Usually women won't go that far, but she was a good one. Until I realized she was stupid. But, but aside from that, but no, I can't. I
well, she
didn't eat
wrapped
it.
bacon on her pussy, man. Come
I might
on.
come on.
That was
I
the
might,
sign that she wasn't too bright. Adventurous, fun, delicious, not
delicious.
right.
Granted, not a mathematician, but good bacon pussy. That's. I'm just saying, like, wow. Look at wow. See, people in the feed. Okay, wait, but hold up. Let me see what that. AJ Fit, why don't they go after the brotherhood? Because they're part of the brotherhood. What are you talking about? Why won't they go after? Why doesn't ICE or a lot of these people go after these people that they know are white nationalists that are actually planning to do violence in the country? But instead, we got to stop this bacon hot dog cartel from getting these horrible hot dogs and these drunk kids down in San Diego. Really? Really, you fucks? You pieces of shit. I'm gonna do it like I said. Hey, you pieces of shit, you fucks. All right? I swear to God. All right? I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want to come over to his house. I want to piss on his fucking grave. I want his dog dead. What is that? Goldfish? I want his goldfish dead. Kill the goldfish. I want you. That's right. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Fuck them and the DH brothers. But
well, I would say that I, you know, in all fairness, I don't think that ICE would be in charge of going after the brotherhood and things like
what
that.
I'm saying is,
because they are immigration and customs services.
I know,
or
but I'm
customs
saying,
enforcement.
go use them for, but use them for something that really is affecting America, which is, the
Yeah, I
brotherhood
mean,
or
if it's
the
well,
oath
if it's applied,
keepers,
or if it's applied to directly to like drug trafficking or whatever, or
which they
human
do.
trafficking, with like that, like again, like I said at the top of the story, they announced they would be there in an effort to curb human trafficking and identify it and stop it. So, I mean, there is a worthy cause and absolutely
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
their
And
purpose,
and the Super
their
Bowl
most noble
is one
purpose.
of the notable
No, it
times.
is
Was
it is
is it number one?
in the world annually.
We're
No,
number one.
it is the number one event for human trafficking annually, globally.
Damn, I ain't
No,
never got no pussy.
no other event in the world, no matter what city the Super Bowl is in, no
Does more
event in
sex
the world
trafficking.
has more human trafficking than
That you know
the
what?
Super Bowl.
That is wild that the Super Bowl, and plus that you know what, you got all the gold diggers and the people coming in trying to get on and all this stuff. But that is wild that it's number one, Pedro. And you know what I'm saying? And they worked hard for that. I mean, they started off, they were hovering around 7, and they said, no, we can have a better year next year. If we put a couple more these little Vietnamese women that don't want to go with these sheiks that pay for them, we can move right up to number one easily. And we did it this year. Thanks, guys.
And how
Thanks
many of
for
these women?
how many of
How
these
many of
women
these
what?
women have Liam Neeson for a father?
Well, that's true.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
if it was
Like
Liam
without,
Neeson, then yeah,
yeah, give her back and
give
just
her back. Give
don't
her back.
traffic the rest. Yeah.
Because you know what? It's not gonna turn out like you think it is. It's not gonna it's not gonna turn out well. Because if the motherfucker can call you on the phone and tell you got special skills, send that bitch back. Because he gonna kill you. He gonna sit you in a chair and electrocute you till you fry, and then he's gonna wrap bacon around you and sell you at a vendor. That's what he do.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just saying.
Watch
Ooh.
out now. Well,
Man, we got the feed is heating up again. AJ Fit, don't go too hard on him, son.
it's a battle.
It's a battle.
We're gonna keep it moving though here on Savage AF. Fuck your feelings, facts matter.
Yes.
That's our motto. Okay.
And you know what, man? I'll tell you right now, after this, I'm gonna take you out for a bacon wrapped hot dog. Whenever you want, man. You find the place. As long as there ain't shit on the wall, I'll be there.
You just got to go outside of a club at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I don't
thought
think
you
there's
called
like
a
a
taco
place.
truck. I thought that you. Oh, that was something else you told me. I thought was funny. You said sometime you have to get a taco truck or two.
That's all, man. You know, every now and then you have a cheat day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but we ain't
Feel a
talking
little off
about the
again.
actual.
Hey, but that's what it is, man. Hey,
I don't
it's
want
just
to tell the people what he means by a taco truck.
but every now and then you just go get one, man.
Yeah, you gotta have a cheat day. Just like if you
Al
look on.
pastor, baby. Al pastor, man. That little pineapple slice on top. Woo, gonna get you every time. All right, man. We're gonna move on. And as we do, got a good one for you today. This is the most critical question I think that any semi illegitimate news outlet
And
such as
yeah,
ourselves would
any biped, any kind of biped, or a person with arms.
would
Yeah,
this is the most critical question you can ask. And
I
when we
think so
ask
too.
it, it does sound a little something like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
The whole purpose of this segment is, sometimes you just hear some shit that really makes you go, motherfucker, say what? And I heard that white people, I don't even need I think in Illinois,
What? What?
were kind of protesting and hung a sign over a bridge that said white patience has limits. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it real quick.
White patience has limits, and
Yeah.
black knuckles have targets. The fuck is wrong with you? Let me tell y'all, let me tell y'all picnically challenge motherfuckers something. You know what I'm saying? Granted, y'all be training in the woods, you getting it all but you ain't gonna make it out of Philly. You ain't gonna do too well in New York either. You ain't gonna do too well in Chicago. You gonna get those hands put on you. You talking that shit. White patience has this. Fuck out of here.
Well, I'm like, but first, I don't know what white patience like. We haven't seen it yet. I feel like you're a pretty impatient person if you feel like you have to beat other people into working for you for free. Like, hurry up, nigger. Get
Yeah,
it
and
done.
plus,
Move.
and,
Get
and
that.
you know what?
I'm
Yeah,
not, and not to say that that's all white people, but that's where it started
a
for us
very good
in this
percentage of
country.
white people.
Yeah.
There was a very good point Earthquake made that if we didn't have black folks in America, we wouldn't be as far along as we are now because
No.
we did a lot of the bit. Like the White House would still be getting constructed.
Yeah. We'd be
Okay,
like Denmark or some shit.
yeah, they were doing all that
No
free
offense, but
labor. Free labor and all of the shit that black folks have invented since it's Black History Month. And we can go down a long list and there'd be a bunch of white people in cars sitting at a stop sign, or there would be no stoplights. They would just be sitting there waiting, going, geez, man, this is a long corner to sit by. Because they wouldn't have stoplights, or there'd be a lot more car crashes. And we can go on and on and on with all the stuff we've contributed to America. But white patience has limits sounds like a threat. Yeah. I think it's threatening. Pedro, you still got your guns?
Plural.
Guns.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but it's like
you know where that came from, right? You don't know where that came from?
Yeah, cops, plural.
Cops, not only cops,
multiple cops.
It came from this motherfucker.
Oh, I thought you meant my guns.
No, not the gun. No, not the cop. No,
another Eddie Murphy for you.
Yeah, cops. But no,
well, I mean, it was before. It's been.
It was
there,
he's not.
But he drummed it. He stirred it back.
He drummed it up. Right. He stirred it back up. What everybody on the feed? This is what he did. Basically, there's some white people that were closeted with that mentality, and he kind of released the hounds, and they all felt like, oh well, now I can say what I really feel. Like they've been repressed or some shit on some of the fucking dirty shit they had.
So. Oh yeah. So Chris Dino at you Shang, he's like Shang keeps talking about getting hands. Nope. We've been training with guns for a long time.
Well, I just say that, man, because it sounds good.
It's a phrase. But
it's a phrase.
Also we don't want to go around talking about, oh, we about to go shoot mode. It's not about that.
Yeah,
but understand. But understand, right, that when these guys are saying white patience has limits. Let me find a picture.
But and also let me say that
They're not talking about, and then we're gonna sue, or
yeah.
I'm calling a lawyer after the you're
And
gonna hear from my attorney. They're
Christopher
talking
Dean,
about.
I understand that. I just say that hands, okay. But it's not like if somebody pulled a gun on me, I'm like, okay, come on, nigga, let's duke it out. I'm not. No, you bust, I bust. I'm not. I already told Pedro. I already had some issues from the past where I couldn't just go get a gun. But fuck it, fuck that. Trust and believe. This shit go left on some Civil War shit. I'm gonna have a gun, and I'm gonna say this shit on Savage. I'm shooting back at motherfuckers. I'm good with a handgun. I can shoot with a handgun. We went out to the gun range. I'm good with the handgun. I just wasn't too good on the shotgun. The shotgun kind of had a little bit more kick to it than I anticipated.
But aiming and shooting ain't the only thing. You got to get good on the reload, on malfunctions and what to do in that case. You got to get good on taking cover, running while you shoot, shooting with one hand, maybe. You know what I mean? Shooting while fighting at the same damn time. While in
that John Wick shit where you grab the dude and go, pop, 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 and then.
I mean, it don't have to be all that. You don't have to wrap your knee around his neck and monkey flip that. No, but there are situations. But let me see. I think I can pull this in because I do want you guys to like see what I'm talking about.
But and I agree with you, Chris. We won't go shooting folks, but we will defend ourselves. I think that there is a point where this over accommodating fucking mentality has to stop. The fact that they're talking about their patience has limits is insulting. Our patience are beyond our limits. We're beyond our patience with you.
I'm beyond mine, yeah, for sure.
Beyond your patience with you when I see the systematic bullshit you do. When you see, white patience has its limits. Wow. What the fuck are they trying to say? Okay?
Well, we know.
We know what they're saying. We know what they say. So what we got to say back? Exactly. You bust, I bust. That's what it is. It's awesome, like, yo, and all these gangbangers and all these fucking idiots that are black folks that shoot black folks, you better coalesce and come together. And all that shooting you do, you're going to have to do it at Clem and Hillbilly Jane over there. Because trust and believe, they're going to bust on you. Pedro going to get it twice.
Ice going to be on one door. At the back door. And
all right, Hernandez, I need you to come out the building. And in the front will be like, we are. I'm at my limit with you. I am at my limit with you, Black Pedro. Get out here and get out here now.
And they have the exact same voice and accent, both Ice and the Cracker Boys.
Ice would be the same one. But now when you
the
see
Nabisco boys are outside. Yeah, man.
The Colgate crackers are waiting for you.
Just goddamn biscotti brothers.
Okay, wow, that's what I'm talking about. Shang, you made nunchucks together. You know what? Because nunchucks, let me tell you something. Nunchucks, you can fuck somebody up. They'll never see that coming. Like, oh, this motherfucker got nunchucks. By the time they see it, you didn't hit them.
That's 900 pounds of pressure per square inch, man. You don't want that.
But no, what I'm saying is, I think that a lot of these white nationalists, the Oath Keepers are the ones that are real dangerous because they are super duper organized and they are military trained. The bulk of them were military. And that's why on the January 6th, when you look at signs like this, trust and believe there are thousands and thousands of people just like this that feel like they're victims or they've had enough. And they did nothing. They live in a society where they're set up to fucking win and they still can't win. We're set up in a society where we're not set up to win and we still win. So that tells you how fucking incredible we are, that we make it under all the adversity and subjectiveness of racism and we still fucking get it done.
I will say this. I do believe this, man, because I think ultimately America is a class system that uses race as a way to manipulate all of that. So I would say that there are many millions of poor white people who are not set up to win. Fact being that most people who receive welfare in this country are white, right? So like, it's not that they're set up to win any
But
more than most black people are. Hold on, I'm just
right,
saying that uh, they have been taught a perception that they should be winning when they're not. And then
right.
rather than looking up at the other white guys who are just richer than them,
Actually oppressing them.
but don't give a fuck about them and are more than willing to step on their necks too. The rich white guys point to us, the black, the brown. That's how sharecroppers felt, about slave.
Right.
Poor white people hated slaves because they couldn't get work because of slaves. And so now you're mad at the slave for getting his ass whooped for working for free. You know what I mean? Like, well, help them unionize then, nigga. I don't know what to tell you, but they were slaves, right? So, but like, since those days, like, there's been this constant pitting against, like black people have been pitched as the enemy, as the one who took something from, and now it's immigrants who are taking jobs from these poor white people.
Well, no,
that's really not true.
Right,
like,
but they use that. They're using it right now, the victimization of white people, so they can use it, so they can fuel them to make them fucking go out and vote. And then once they vote, the rich cats go, "Yeah, we got you, you dumb white motherfuckers, you dumb crackers," and we got
By the way,
niggas.
the niggas stole your dream life. Your dream.
Hey, and the
look at this. Yeah, the nigga in the Cadillac. You see him, and they're like,
hey. So you want your country back? Then niggas is gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
So no. And by the way, Blanco, I don't
know why we made him sound Italian.
Yeah, I don't know why we did either. Blanco,
it's the gangster of it. That's right.
Exactly. Don't try to correct my motherfucking verbiage, bitch. Watch your tone, nigga. Aye. Da 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 da.
Hey, nigga, first of all, dog, don't even come on our show with that bullshit, nigga. Yeah. First of all, nigga,
Hey. No, I'm messing around.
But yeah, like you were saying, Shane, white patience has limits. I know a black person like myself, I just recently
no, you're at your limit.
Reposted, one of my pop-ins from last week or whatever. Like I'm way beyond my limits of patience with the bullshit in this American society. So yeah, I don't know. I have no specific message for these guys. These are motherfuckers I like to just sit back and watch. Like talk that talk, dog. Like, I don't know what you're impatient over or what's holding you back in life, whatever. But it's not. We know what they're talking about. We know it's the critical race theory and the affirmative action.
That's part of my SHANGRY, because I think that, speaking of patience running thin, motherfuckers, hey. And again, I'm going to go back to this, Chris, because sometimes if you're in a restaurant and they say some goofy shit to you, might not have your gun on you. So what do you have to do? Knuckle bundle. It's called a knuckle. It's like the AT&T knuckle bundle. You can get the whole bundle.
The whole family can get it.
Right, exactly. This is a family plan.
The whole family can get that.
It's a family plan. This is the knuckle family plan. Hey. Mama, I'll knock all you bitches out. If you think you're going to get in front of me.
Here's the thing: if you hit the baby first, it'll shock everybody else, and then you get them. Like you pick a baby, everybody be like, "No!"
You know what?
While they're saying "not the boom," you hit them before they say "baby."
But baby punching. By the way, in Iceland is.
I saw it in a movie. I saw white guys do it to a white baby. It's fine. It's fine.
We are going to get so flagged for this show.
Will Ferrell did it. It's fine.
Well, the baby was talking shit though. I mean, I don't know if you knew that or not.
We can't understand them, but that's what they're doing.
Under their breath, babies be like saying some real fucked up shit. Come over here and wipe my ass. Hey, whoa, man. Whoa, little baby.
They always tell you knock out the biggest one first, but
I disagree.
Sometimes if you punch that baby first, even the big dude will be like, "What the fuck?" But before he gets the fuck out, he's just like, "What the bro?" And then you hit him.
But I'm gonna let you know,
baby, big dude, grandma, wife. You know what I'm saying? That's the order I would go in.
Wow, the fact that you thought about an order is. But I agree with you.
You can't punch them all at once. Hang on, you just try to do a Three Stooges like,
yeah. But
line up,
I just want you to know, here on Savage AF, We do condone baby punching.
See, I'm telling you, it's not. That's real footage, guys.
All right.
And listen, this is why I love our audience, because they are no matter what this is why I say whatever, because AJ Fitz like throat punch always works. Absolutely. Nicole H is like, I fight kids. So
See,
she don't even want to tell you the rest of the story. Case is pending. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is, man. White patients, black patients, we gonna see. That being said, right?
We did a whole segment on baby punches, so you know this is a good show.
That's what it is. We're gonna move on, man, because we're there. We're moving through. This is a good one, though.
Yeah, we good.
A lot to talk about. As we move, man, it's my turn to burn on the mic. Let's get it going. We're gonna do a little something like this.
Hey, hey, hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, 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 with another popping to let you know what's popping.
Squalor. That's what downtown LA is, squalor. All right, guys. Here we go. It's your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping. Welcome back to the church. No.
You should talk to women that way. Just walk up. Look here, I think you're a beautiful woman.
The Lord is my shepherd. He knows what I want.
And
what's your name, little lamb? Mary? Okay, how do you spell that?
Thy rod and thy staff shall comfort thee.
Yes, of course.
That prepare for the table.
There shall be a laying of the hands this evening. Evening. There's a B in that word. Evening.
Evening.
Good evening. Stop. I didn't come here for this. Let's go.
I did not come here for this shit. All right,
man. But speaking of the church, Sister Act. So, you know, do we have mixed feelings? I know in our audience about our Madam Vice President, the first Black woman to ever become a Vice President of the United States. And I know that a couple months ago, I think in my pop-in, I don't think it was one of our general topics, but either way, I know we talked about. I asked, you know, like what is she doing? And I didn't mean it disrespectfully. I just meant like
it came off.
Oh, shut your mouth, man. No, I just meant like we didn't.
You know, like this.
No. I was simply saying, like, you know, for us as people out here, and you know, in addition to being an integral part of our government, she is also, you know, a symbolic figure. And I think symbols need to be seen. Icons need to be seen. So, you know, it was just like, where is she? Like, what is she doing? Like, we're not seeing enough of her publicly for us. Doesn't mean she's not doing anything. Sneeze. Woo. Yeah.
Get it
Got
out.
that out of my system. All right.
Get it out. Better out than in.
We're clean.
All right.
So, you know, I was respectfully asking, like, for just, I guess, more visibility from our Madam Vice President, just for our sake.
Kamala?
So that, yeah, for Madam Vice President Kamala Harris, that we, you know, the peoples need to see her a little bit more for the inspirations and the knowledge and to know what's going on. And you know, the administration is taking some blows. So, did you create that? Is that
Yeah.
But the reality is, you know, so I did come across a story from Politico about what she is up to, or one of her big pushes right now, and it looks like Madam Vice President Kamala David Harris is right now working her Senate connections, you know, from her time in the Senate, where she was on the Judiciary Committee, you know, powerful committee, working her connections and specifically contacting female senators on both sides, Republican and Democrat, about same thing, by the way, at this point, for some, you know, to certain degrees, but contacting both sides, especially women, to see where they fall specifically on the SCOTUS nominee coming up, asking what their priorities are, you know, what are they looking for, and just kind of, you know, doing a scouting job for the president in terms of input, but also I think using it to gauge where these senators might fall on any given nominee. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I don't give a fuck. It's my segment. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We savage. My thing is though, I what I see, and when I call this Sister Act, I mean that this is a black woman, a first black right? First black vice president. Reaching back and doing her due diligence to expedite the nomination and confirmation of the first black woman Supreme Court justice. And I personally find this to be important. Might not be splashing all over the news. At the end of the day, history might not even tell it like that. But according to Politico right now, that's what Kamala Harris, Madam Vice President, is doing right now for us in this country. I'm reporting this because I was questioning, hey, what is going on? What's she doing right now? What's going on? Boom, boom, boom. Like not to say she's not doing anything, but I would just like to know. And it did make me happy to find out today that she's on this job of trying to get another sister, trying to get another sister up the ladder.
Yeah, sister.
Listen, that's the gig. She's number 2. So, she ain't making all the decisions, but right now she's working her current, Senate contacts to play the field, find out where they at. And that'll help the president determine who to nominate. And, I'm sure she's trying to figure out where people land and how they would vote. So that's very important. It really is. And it's any part of the process that helps to get, not just but the right black woman onto the Supreme Court is important and significant. So thank you, Madam Vice President Kamala Davis Harris. I appreciate your efforts now, and I am just personally happy to be more informed about what she's doing because I think it's important. Like if we can tell the story of black woman reaching back for another black woman and trying to make sure she gets
and I hope that everything goes smoothly. I mean, they're going to be able to get her through. It's just going to be a little bit of a fight because white people are upset because the halftime show at the Super Bowl was too black for them, and it fucked their head up.
I saw some videos of bars that were just like,
yeah, the fuck. Oh.
I'll have another some nachos.
Yeah,
some nachos.
This Kendrick guy's not bad. Shut up, Martha! Don't you say he's good.
I knew you fuck black guys.
I knew it. You like this Kendrick Lamar?
The whole damn relationship.
What's next? You gonna suck Dr. Dre dick? Huh?
He ain't no fucking doctor. He's a PhD. It's not the same.
It is different. He's not a doctor. It's just something they made up in his nigger mind to make him sound like he was important. But I am tapping my toe to that Snoop Doggy guy. He's not bad.
He just some
now, by the way, I'm definitely gonna put that out about motherfuckers trying to say that's the best Super Bowl halftime show ever. Y'all can eat a dick.
I didn't see it, but I find it hard beating what Prince did that year. I don't
know. Michael Jackson, or Beyonce and Bruno Mars, or Bruno Mars and fucking Sting and fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's literally just Prince.
Okay.
It's literally just Prince. It's really not a.
But seeing that
I don't know niggas that can command the weather. Niggas sang a song about rain and it started
raining. Right. He's a little hot. He's a little hot. He was a high yellow wizard. That's what the fuck he was. He was a wizard on the guitar.
The purple wizard. If it was the Lord of the Rings,
he would be the purple one. But we here at Savage AF, we will not decide that. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We'll say it. Fuck it. It was Prince. Listen, this is what y'all need to do. What y'all need to do before I go into this Shangry, what y'all need to do is check us out on all the podcast platforms of the show, which is on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Make sure you check us out on all of those. And if you go to our YouTube page, which is scrolling down there, oh shit, there it is. It's trying to get away. It's trying to get away. No. Oh shit. Oh, it's back.
All right.
It's back. It's cool. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and do it this way. the bell.
Number one or not, though, I will say that that Super Bowl performance, which I did not see because I boycotted.
I saw portions of it.
But I will say that much like, where did this go? The comment I missed. Miss Empire, we made history in Black History Month. It was a historic performance and an epic one. And but I just think based on the number of memes that have made fun of 50 Cent alone, that we can just go ahead and conclude that it wasn't the number one performance because motherfuckers are laughing and calling him 87 cents and $1.53 and everything in between.
Yeah,
$5.99.
They act like that nigga was that big. He wasn't. He was big, but he wasn't that big. $50. How you gonna be?
It's not. It's just.
It's fucked up. You know what? But he's counting his 50 million. Fuck.
You know what it made me realize is like the music holds up. It really does. Like it's class. Like classic hip hop is classic. But the music holds up. The behavior does not. Okay.
Yeah.
At a certain point, we can't be up in the club anymore.
Right.
Like,
and
I did it this weekend, but I'm not at that point.
You
yet.
Can't be 50
at a certain
cents
point, I won't be at the club.
At his age, hanging upside down trying to rap. The fuck you thinking?
I've only seen memes that were like,
he was trying to be like, remember when he was in the video upside down rapping?
Yeah, man.
20 years ago, nigga.
I knew it was gonna happen, dog. I knew it.
Blood rushing to your head. You can't think of the words no more. You dummy. You fucking dummy. Dr.
He passed
Dre
out again.
He passed out again, guys. Dr. Dre just sat at the piano going,
ding, ding,
I'm serious. I saw it. But I'm gonna tell you who ripped it, Kendrick. So, but let me get into this shit. My Shangry is very angry. Well, we historically pissed off an astronomical amount of
white people.
Yeah, they just were mad as shit. But what I'm mad about is in the same line and same vein as this. Whoa! Now I know y'all might not know the book Fahrenheit. I don't know. Well, Pedro knows, but
Fahrenheit 9. No, wait, that was the movie.
Fahrenheit. Did you say Fahrenheit?
That was 451. Yeah. Fahrenheit 9/11 is
9/11 is
the Michael Moore.
Yeah, it's totally different.
The Michael Moore
right
documentary about September 11th. And
yes, but Fahrenheit. I'm saying there's from that. We have Fahrenheit 2022 where they're actually trying to get because
let them know what Fahrenheit 451 was. We got to this post-apocalyptic society where book burning and ignorance took over.
Ignorance took over where they didn't want certain knowledge to get out there. So in turn, the high ups decided to burn all books and try to block all knowledge. Well, that was a sci-fi fucking movie, and now we're living this shit for real because there are yes, exactly. There are a lot of people in Congress, and there's a lot of white folks around the country that are passing that are administrations are passing laws that is pretty much burning books. They pretty much don't want anything to get out there right now. Catcher in the Rye is you try to find that shit because they're actually banning that, and they're banned. Yeah, and there's tons of books because of they're afraid that their children, like critical race theory, you can check me if you think I'm wrong in the feed, but their children can't handle the pressure of the truth. They get, I don't want to learn about it. You can't tell them not little bitches. And their adults are bitches too, crying all the fucking time, upset about the fact. They're all upset about the fact my son has to learn about slavery and we're the one that caused it. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is what's going on. They're burning books. They're banning books. They're banning books that have any kind of sexual reference in it. They're banning books that teach about Martin Luther King in Florida. They're banning books about racism. But the part that they're letting the teachers teach is that about the part they're letting their teach about slavery is about us kind of like going along and getting along. That's the part that they're gonna leave in there. But the part that
They were like family.
turn
the page.
Hey, yes, occasionally I raped her from time to time. Yes, I did. But other than that, she ate cornbread in the house sometime with us. Now, I mean, she was sucking my dick while she was doing it. Come on, man. That was my property. I'm allowed to do what I want to do. But yeah, Nicole H., you're right. They are taking Harry Potter off the shelves because of the witchcraft. They're taking certain books off the shelf.
Are they taking Harry Potter off? Really?
Yeah, Harry Potter, because they said it is practicing the occult. It has connotations of the occult. Thank you for Nicole H. for putting that in there too.
QAnon?
Yeah, like QAnon. But no, they're keeping that. And they're keeping, like, that's what I'm saying. Don't teach about the Constitution, but the part you're going to keep about the Constitution is that we're not a whole human being. Teach the kids that. Oh, we can teach kids that about the Constitution, but we're not going to teach them about racism. And the way they're doing it is by getting rid of books. Now, I use Fahrenheit 451 as an example because Fahrenheit 2022 is happening. It is happening in Florida right now across the states. In fact, one of the senators went on an 8-minute rant talking shit to these people. We worrying about all this dumb shit when we got important shit we need to be doing. We got people barely getting the fucking food that they need and all this other shit. And we worried about the sexual connotation that was in green eggs and ham, which is none. And I will not, Sam, I am, or would not, could not in your pussy. It wasn't what it said in the book.
Although, if you ever meet a woman with green ham, my nigga, the eggs are bad too. Trust me, you don't want to mate with that.
I know you're afraid of our power. I get it. You're afraid because we're some bad motherfuckers. We always have been.
Michael Jai White, your ass in prison.
We are bad motherfuckers. But you need to get over it. Hopefully, someday, when my kids are my kids are a little bit older. But when your kids are older, they will find out shit that was in books that was actually expanding their brain, expanding the way they think about things, actually giving them critical fucking thought process so they can, figure things out. We're not gonna have it no more because we're afraid of white little kids having a hard time with it. And I just, Mommy, we were the bad guy.
Pam Knox says relying on the government to educate your children is insane. I would only change that to relying on this government because I think,
the government.
I mean, I think there's a danger in thinking that we can all keep our kids at home and give them the right education too, because stupid is as stupid does. And if your parents dumb as fuck and they're the only ones educating you. So I think there needs to be some universal standard applied by, governmental bodies that agrees on education. Our problem is right now we have these, forces that, really, really are defying the truth about specifically American history and
about
sociology.
history. And right. And you got to think about it. And for mysteriously, Black authors stuff is getting yanked a lot too. A lot of Black authors. There was on Joy Reid, there was a whole segment about the fact that it's systematically taking out Black authors. The fact that they don't want kids. This is in Florida, Alabama, and Kentucky, where they don't want to teach about Martin Luther King because they can't say the stuff that happened to him was immoral, because that means that the teachers are giving their opinion.
Right.
I'm just telling you what it is. Instead of saying racism and slavery was immoral. If a teacher does that, they could get fired in Texas. This is what's going on right now. So when I say Fahrenheit 2022, where they burning knowledge and books is getting burnt up, it's the same shit to me metaphorically. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm a SHANGRY. Bars.
Man, I'm trying to find it real quick. I'm close, man. But
you didn't find it?
Well, in 2017, trip to Europe, ended up in Berlin at some point. Well, actually in a town called Kassel in Germany. And here it is. I'll just show you this. This is a picture of a replica, life-size replica of the Pantheon, which is a
Right.
famous Greek architectural structure. But within that, sorry, I'm just going to close up here. It was the structure itself was made up of banned books from the Nazi era. Okay, and I ran up on this one piece that had two of my absolute favorite books in the world, um, a tile away from each other. So right here is Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison, and then two below it is Catcher in the
Catcher
Rye,
in the Rye,
J.D. Salinger.
which
Both are
is
banned.
because
So you mentioned
they're getting rid of that because they said the sexual connotation and the profanity.
of in Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
Honestly, I think that might be what they said. But to be honest, it's also a book about like this young voice that's completely questioning authority, and in some ways, right? In some ways he's misguided because he's young, but
Young.
essentially he's seeing hypocrisy all around him from adults.
And
People
so that's why he's allowed to say fuck the system, because the hypocrisy is what making him say fuck the system. What is he supposed to say? Gosh darn it, the system. I think it's bullshit. I think the way they're going about it is fucked up, and I hope that they all burn in hell. Wow. Did I just
Well, tell us how you feel, Holden. Don't
hold
it in.
Man, don't hold it in. Savage AF, we here for you. We here for you. You know what? Savage AF is for the kids. We're lying. Apparently, fuck the kids. Apparently,
we got
we're
kicked
not
off of Disney Plus. So
and LinkedIn thought we were a little too much for them. So hopefully we will. And they said there's going to be a lot of the ACLU. There's going to be a lot of people fighting to get these books back for kids to at least have them in the library. So I thought there'd be an attack on just us in general, but now they're attacking the library and books. And it's coincidental because I didn't talk to Pedro about this before. Yeah, but I didn't talk to him about before. But Catcher in the Rye was one of the top ones they were going after.
Oh, that's okay. So what they want to go back to is only giving you the Bible. Remember slavery days, guys, when the African slaves, black people could only read, or if they let you read, if they let you learn to read, it was only from the Bible, or you were only allowed to hear from the Bible.
Right.
That was it. There's a reason why they only wanted enslaved people to only, and I'm saying any group that's totalitarian like that, they don't want you. They don't want you to have a variety of knowledge. They want you.
The Nazis wanted you as limited knowledge as possible.
Come on, man.
And now, guess who fucking is bringing that whole thought process back? Trumpy Dumpty Hitler.
Adolf Dumpty.
Yeah, Orange Hitler. So check this out. We are Savage AF. I am comedian Shang.
I am Black Pedro.
Yeah, you're supposed to say that. And make sure you follow us on the Instagrammage. If the Grammage, make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at comedian Shang. Hit me up on that. Also, make sure you check us out live if you're in the San Francisco area. You happen to be in San Francisco on February 26th. That's a Saturday at 8 p.m. We'll be at the Grotto. The information is on Eventbrite right now. We will be advertising it on the show coming up, flyers and everything else. You want some more information, inbox at Black Pedro or inbox me at Comedian Shang on IG, and we'll give you all the information if you're in San Francisco or the Bay Area and want to come check us out live. Also, Insane Wayne is going to be on the show too.
Yes. We'll wish him the best mental health.
We will be there punching white babies.
Yes. Only if they talk shit. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Goo guy.
But if your whole family try and jump me, yes. Baby first.
Baby first.
Big dude.
Right.
Grandma.
Family plan. See this right here? This is the family plan. This is the bundle family plan. Yeah. Everybody can get it. Little sister, what you gonna do, nigger? Pow. She can get it too. So
you get a free iPhone stolen.
Stolen.
So the one that they gave you free, I'm gonna take that shit.
Yes. So I'm gonna let you know that because you tried to videotape me. Now I gotta take it because that's evidence. I can't have it. That's because I can't do the time. And so I'm gonna have to take that off of you. No, you're not gonna do it. Knuckle bundle. Bam. So make sure you check us out. Make sure you follow up. And the people also, we're going to be doing some more shows. Actually, we just nailed down a show in Chicago. If you want to come check us out in Chicago, we're going to be at Zany's coming up. Zany's Comedy Club. Again, we're going to have more information. We're going to be down
Please tell
there.
me it's in July. And
No.
Well, let's go. No,
it's in, shit. Luckily, it's close to spring. It's in May, but it's still going to be. Yeah, I'll take that in Chicago.
No.
That's not bad. That's not bad. So, and we will have more Savage AF live shows coming up for you. We will be setting them up, and we will be doing more stuff. But the only way we can really get this shit cracking is if you out there, the people, subscribe to the channel. So we will see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right.
In the meantime, in between.
In the meantime, yeah. Deuces, punch babies. Boom.
Come on.